Imagine trying to follow the most iconic band in history, your own. That's the challenge Paul McCartney faced when he formed Wings after the Beatles disbanded. In an exclusive interview, Sir Paul reveals the untold story of his post-Beatles journey, from the rivalry with John Lennon to the nomadic adventures of Wings, and the emotional weight of living up to a legacy that defined an era. But here's where it gets controversial. While the Beatles remain untouchable in the public's heart, McCartney argues that Wings' journey was just as transformative, though often misunderstood. And this is the part most people miss. The raw vulnerability of starting over in the spotlight, where every mistake was public, unlike the Beatles' early days of anonymity. McCartney's new book, Wings, The Story of a Band on the Run, edited by former White House speechwriter Ted Widmer, isn't just a memoir. It's a deep dive into the anxiety of influence, the quest for artistic unity, and the relentless pursuit of creativity. From unannounced university shows to stadium tours, Wings was a band on the move, with McCartney's young children, Mary and Stella, in tow in a psychedelic double-decker bus, a decision that sparked both admiration and controversy. The book draws from over 500,000 words of interviews, painting a vivid picture of a man at the height of fame, grappling with the past while forging a new path. But let's not forget the elephant in the room. What did John, George, and Ringo really think of Wings? McCartney admits, at first, they weren't too positive about it, but as time passed, they grew to appreciate the music. Fast forward to today, at 83, McCartney is still touring, making new music, and reflecting on a life that's been nothing short of extraordinary. From collaborating with avant-garde artists in 1960s London to inspiring a new generation with biopics and documentaries, he's a living legend who refuses to slow down. But here's the question: can any band ever truly escape the shadow of the Beatles? McCartney's answer might surprise you. And as we look back, we're left wondering, what does it mean to follow greatness? And how do you define success when you've already reached the pinnacle? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation about legacy, creativity, and the enduring power of music.